Hello everybody! Welcome to the 15th of September. Today is the night before I head out on my big trip. I've just started to pack my backpack. I started a little bit last night with doing a trial run of thinking about what clothes I wanted to bring. It's a really tough decision because where I'm going are two different destinations. The weather's different in both of them. It's a tough decision with the clothing side of things because I'm going to Singapore, which is wealthy, very hot, 31, 32 during the day, very fancy-esque, clean city vibes. So you want to wear clothes that are a little bit more dressed up. You can wear things that are more comfortable for really hot weather, like shorts and a tank top. But then Nepal is a lot more of a humble society, so you don't really want to wear shorts and a tank top. You'd probably be more comfortable in longer pants and a t-shirt just to keep yourself covered up, modest, and not standing out too much. People are just generally more covered up. It's not very wealthy and there's a lot of infrastructure issues, very polluted, kind of busy, crowded cities. So it's not the cleanest place in comparison to Singapore for sure. So I'm not really wanting to wear my nicest clothes and jewelry in Nepal. So it's a very interesting packing. I'm using my Peak Design backpack and it is amazing. I am bringing quite a few clothes and some of them maybe not so practical, but anyways, I digress. So I'm just about to pack my bag and I wanted to just do a quick overview of what I'm bringing with me in my backpack for the next 22 days traveling Singapore and Nepal. Just for a quick overview, if you haven't kept up with my vlogs, I'm about to embark on a solo female backpacking trip to South Asia. I'm spending 7 days in Singapore on my own, traveling around this amazing city that I've never visited before. And then I'm flying to Nepal for 2 weeks, 14 days exactly. I'll be touring around. I'm joining an Intrepid tour, which is a premium style tour, so it's very bougie and fancy, and I'll be on that tour for about 9 days of my time in Nepal, and then the remaining time I'll be on my own backpacking the country, figuring out what I want to get up to. And I can't wait for the Nepal part of the trip because the whole reason I'm going on this trip was mainly to explore Nepal. So let's take a look at my backpack. I'm traveling at the moment with a 35-liter backpack with capacity for 45 liters. I think I've packed it so far to 40 liters. I'm bringing a small day bag backpack, which is a little bit smaller, that I'll hook in the front and have my big backpack on the back, obviously. Okay, I have everything laid out that needs to fit into the bag. I already kind of had things ready from my Australia trip, so that was really good. This is my large packing cube. I ordered a Peak Design packing cube, but it's still back ordered and hasn't come in the mail yet. However, for this trip, I get to travel with the Peak Design toiletry bag. It was back ordered as well and took about 3 months to come with me. I ordered the backpack and everything in one order, but it's so backlogged. This is amazing, guys. I have so much stuff in here. When I say I have a lot in here, you have to trust that I do. And it's just kept all nice and secure and very organized in this beautiful bag. I'll do a sneak peek of what's in here, but I'm not going to go through everything. So you open it up with the big zip. It has a wide extender on both sides so you can basically see what's in there. I really love the thoughtful designs like in the middle here. Once I'm ready to pack it, my toothbrush fits in there and everything else is so organized. The amount of things I have in here is incredible. Kind of in an organizational fashion. This is like hair and nails on this side, and on this side is just all the other miscellaneous toiletries. This is my deodorant, shampoo and conditioner, body lotions, face creams, everything. And it all fits perfectly in this organized toiletry bag. Seriously, this is a game changer and this was worth every penny. Another thoughtful design on this toiletry bag is on the side there's a small pocket and it's just deep enough to fit your razors so that it doesn't have to mingle with your other toiletries. And it just stays on the outside nice and organized. The carry strap is so sleek you may even miss that it's there. This is a stowable hook that just swings out and you can hook it up onto something to keep it off the counter, or even if there isn't a counter, you can just hang it on the back of a door hook so that it's not on the floor. Love this bag. I have all these little pockets filled with different things. Like this is my sort of first aid, health care kind of pocket. Here is miscellaneous. This is like extra bags of bug spray, sunscreen. And then in here, I don't even know what's in there, just random stuff. So I love all the little pockets that come in this backpack as well. And even in the front here, I don't think I ever talked about it, but this is actually a soft velvet lined pocket for your sunglasses so that they don't get scratched. How thoughtful. This bag has a laptop compartment in the back here, but I'm not traveling with my laptop on this trip, but what I do slide in there is my journal, so let me go get that. So to quickly access the laptop compartment, you access it from the back. There are many different ways to access this bag. So once you undo that, you have access to your bag, the main compartment, as well as the laptop compartment up here. In here, there's a tablet compartment as well as the main laptop compartment. I don't really put anything in the tablet one. I just slide my important documents into the main one here. So this is the perfect place for my journal to keep it safe and sort of out of the way, really, because journals can be a little awkward to travel with, but when there's a designated space for it in your backpack, that's just awesome. So getting back to the main compartment, I have my packing cube that has all my clothes in there, and then underneath I have folded flat a travel towel, which I'll use to shower with when I'm staying in hostels. And that's just folded flat because it's the best way to use this space. If I had it rolled, it would just be way too bulky. So I laid it down flat, put my packing cube on top. I do it this way because the packing cube is heavy and it will be at the bottom of the bag so that the lighter things can go at the top. Now moving on, this is another packing cube that looks pretty full. It's because I have my bras, socks, and underwear in here. I have a lot of underwear. I would rather bring more underwear than not enough, and I never want to be caught out without a clean pair of underwear if I don't have time to get to the laundry. And I have about a week's worth of socks and 2 bras that I'm bringing along with 1 sports bra. Now I'm bringing 1 bathing suit with me, and I keep it in this little plastic container. It's really great because when it's wet, I can store it in here so it doesn't get my day bag wet. So I'm bringing 1, I have it separate, and I'll just basically place them into the main compartment. And you can notice that we're already running out of space, so you have to get smart with how you pack your other things. I always bring these waterproof Birkenstock sandals. They're essentially my shower shoes. I wear them to the beach, to the pool, whatever, even just walking around the city. They're very comfortable, and they even have arch support, even though it's a plastic kind of polyurethane shoe. So when I'm packing my bag to go onto the flight, I'll save space by not just putting them like this, but I'll put them sideways and shove them into the corners of my bag so that way I can just wedge them into the sides and they haven't taken up much room at all because this little strap can get pushed in, and that way I can fit the packing cubes on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and show you what it looks like to pack all of this into the main compartment. Quickly just touching on what's left. These are microfiber towels, and they're really great because they're small. I essentially use them like face cloths instead of getting my big microfiber towel out. If all I need to do is wash my face and dry it, I just use these little microfiber towels. Also, if I'm exercising, they're great to use as sweat towels, or, you know, going on hikes. It goes in my bag and I can easily wipe away my sweat. Sweaty Betty problems, you know, if you don't sweat a lot, then you don't have to worry about that, but I do. So these are the things that I do. And yes, I have another one. You may think 3 is excessive, but honestly, I went on a trip to Australia and 2 of them got lost. The first one I forgot at a hostel drying on a bunk bed. The second one was stolen from a hostel room by a cleaner who thought that it was their cleaning rag. I don't know how they did that because basically it was beside my belongings drying on my bed, so I don't know why they would take it. So at the end of a 24-day backpacking trip, I had started out with 3 cloths and ended up with only 1. So I learned my lesson, and I bring 3 because it doesn't hurt, and sometimes they get legs and disappear on you, so it's always good to have extras. This is a little tiny bag filled with my makeup. I may actually take a few items out of this because I don't plan on wearing much makeup. This here is another little tiny case. It's full of my vitamins. So essentially I order vitamin packs and they come pre-packed in a cute little sachet. So I needed to bring 22 with me to cover me for the entire time I'll be away. And in each sachet is all the vitamins that I take. They come pre-packaged like this, and they're perfect for travel because each day I just rip open one, take my vitamins inside, and that's it. Of course, as the trip goes on, this will get smaller and smaller and smaller because I'll be using them up. And that's actually a New Zealand native bird called the tui, if you were curious. I'm bringing 1 pair of Birkenstocks that are a little bit nicer, so not plastic, but actually suede. And I'm using a shower cap so I protect the dirty bottoms from getting my clothes and stuff dirty inside. And then also I'm packing a soft baseball cap. Basically, this is perfect because if it gets mangled and smushed down in my bag, it's okay because it will still do its job once I straighten it out. So always travel with a hat. So I'm gonna fit all of that into there, and then we'll come back and show you the rest of the stuff that I'm bringing. Okay, so I've packed up my backpack here. It is a little bit tight, but honestly, I'm pretty used to it now after having traveled with it all throughout Australia. I don't have the extender on, so I can also add another 10. I can't remember. If I open the extender, I think it's an additional 10 liters of space. I'm not sure though, but this is the extender and it's closed, so I'm happy with that because on the way home, if need be, I can always open the extender. But when I'm leaving, I want to make sure that I can shut the backpack without needing the additional room, because that way it leaves room for bringing home things that I buy when I'm on the road. And that's that. So the backpack is packed. I just have to add to the toiletry bag. Obviously, I need to brush my teeth tomorrow, so I haven't packed my toothbrush and stuff like that. So I will be opening it up and getting the toiletry bag out, but I wanted to show you what it looks like all packed up, ready to go for a 22-day backpacking adventure. I just wanted to quickly show you my airport outfit. This is the one jacket that I'm bringing with me. It's from Lululemon. It's really awesome because it's got a stowable hood and it also is the windbreaker. So it's just a really great jacket. And then I have my airport outfit here. So underneath the jacket, I'm going to be wearing a hoodie. I've got a pair of pants from Lululemon that are great for travel. I have a tank top, which over top I'm going to put this t-shirt, and then my underwear. So that's all ready to go for the airport tomorrow. And before I go, I just wanted to quickly show you the other bag that I travel with. It's this tinier backpack. It's my day bag. This is the perfect size for when I'm just walking around the city during the day. It fits my water bottle, it fits my camera, obviously my wallet, but also just little things that I may pick up, like some food, snacks, stuff like that. So I'll be putting all my electronics, camera gear, lenses, other random things like my AirPods, headphones, just stuff like that. And that's another tip. Always travel with a reusable water bottle. You're probably going to have times where you're accessing filtered water and you can just fill up your reusable rather than buying plastic bottled water all the time. So that's basically my kit that I travel with. I feel so much better after I pack because that's just one less thing I need to do tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is only a domestic flight to start, so I don't really have to go to the airport super crazy early. You know, for international flights, you have to get there like 3 hours early. I only have to get there an hour early, and it's a pretty breezy flight to Auckland, only an hour. And it's from Auckland where I'll have to transfer to the international terminal and then make my way onto Singapore Airlines flight direct to Singapore. So thanks for packing with me. I always love sharing what I'm bringing. The other thing I didn't show is I'm bringing one pair of sneakers. So basically they're going to be a walking shoe that I'll be able to hike in, go to the gym in, because I am going to go to the gym in Singapore. So because I want to go to the gym and I may do a couple walks in Nepal, I'm bringing a pair of Asics trainers with me. They're just black, so they'll go with everything. Those are the only closed-toed shoes that I'm bringing. So that's about it. That's all I can think about. I feel like I'm rambling now. I'm going to go have some dinner, relax the rest of the night now that this is just ticked off the list. It's the biggest thing you have to do before a trip is pack your bags. I'm ready to go. I'm so ready to go. Like I'm just buzzing. Like I can't wait. I've been preparing for this trip for many days now. I've edited so many YouTube videos. I have about 6 of them all edited, ready to go on YouTube, uploaded and everything so that I can upload videos while I'm away, which was really important to me. I've also noticed that there are a lot new subscribers, so welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing and coming along with me on these amazing journeys. The world is opening up again. And speaking of opening up again, New Zealand announced the other day that they have completely retired the COVID traffic light system that was introduced as a measure to try to contain the virus during the pandemic. So we are actually not required to wear masks. We don't have to take tests once we get back to New Zealand. So it's all coming together. And I think 2023 is going to be the first year that it will probably be quite normal. You know, I can't wait to share these vlogs with you guys of exciting adventures in Singapore and Nepal. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on all the adventures that I'm about to get up to the next 22 days in South Asia. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!